coming out here from Missouri. I grew up in a little town of Lynn, Missouri, and caught my first fish when I was 3 years old on a cane pole with a bobber, sitting on a riverbank, and my grandma had me tied to a tree so I couldn't fall into the lake. And I always thought she wanted the water to come up, but it was always fun. But my dad taught me and my three brothers, to fish and hunt, and we started at a young age. And probably the best place I could grow up was in a little town in Missouri, because I was either hunting, fishing, or playing baseball. And when I turned 19, I ended up going into the Marine Corps, and I did 2 tours in Vietnam. And when I left Vietnam the second time, I made myself a promise I was going to live my life to the fullest, which I have, and God's protected me a lot. But it was funny how I ended up in Arizona. I came out here to see a couple I was in the Marine Corps with. He had stayed in, so I just came out to see him, and they fixed me up with a girl. I was here a week, and I left, and I told her I'd be back in 3 weeks, and she thought there was no way. So I went home, told my parents I was moving to Arizona. They thought I lost my mind, because they're thinking of a John Wayne movie with the cactus and a horse in dirt, a lot of desert. So I came back 3 weeks later, knocked on her door. She opened the door and closed it, and I thought, God, I don't want to go back to Missouri. So I stood there. A couple minutes later, she opened the door, and I knew her. I met her August 14th. We got married on September 30th, 6 weeks, and we were married 2 months shy of 50 years, and she passed away with bone cancer. But growing up, I love fishing, so I joined the Arizona Bass Club in 1981. 1983, I became president, and we had 144 members both of those years. And I started fishing professionally in 1982. In my first professional tournament, I come in 10th. My fifth one, I won my first bass boat with U.S. Bass. But I fished several circuits out here, and I really like competing. And I was 32 years old and was playing ball, and I pulled a couple of hamstrings. So I thought, well, I want to compete, might as well join the bass club, and enjoyed it. Met a lot of people, made a lot of friends in the 30 plus years. And I was fortunate enough, I started fishing with a 17-year-old boy. His name was John Murray, who pretty much ruled the West. And we became team members for over 30 years. And pretty much we were always favored. We didn't even sign up for tournaments till the day before, because a lot of people wouldn't even show up if they knew we were fishing together. But they went on and won several local and regional tournaments. I fished as far back as the World Championship in Augusta, Georgia. Most of my fishing was done out west. I really love Northern California because of the lakes up there. But I love meeting people. I made a lot of friends since I've been out here. I only know 2 people when I came to Arizona. So getting to fishing, and once I quit fishing tournaments, I started guiding in 2008. And I really enjoy people. I've always been a people person. And there's nothing more fun than watching somebody catch their first fish, even adults. And when my daughters were in high school, they fished team tournaments with me. And now my grandkids are all fishing, and I teach them about the outdoors and what to look for, and just being out, not playing video games or anything like that. So I'm still guiding. I'm on the water now about 300 days a year. I still take my grandkids. My daughters are raising the kids, so they have been out with me, but my son-in-laws never fished until they met me. I got them into fishing and hunting. And I've met people from all over the United States, several different countries, and I even been invited to those countries. Normally, by the time I get out of the no-wake zone, I pretty much know their life history. And I explain mine, and coming from a small town, and 1,000 people to Phoenix back in 1972. There was only less than 1 million people. So I've watched it grow, watched the lakes grow. But, fishing is a way, Jesus fished. And I could never do like he did. I couldn't take one fish and make several. But if I could catch one, I could catch several. But I never could make bread. But I just enjoy meeting people, teaching them how to fish, telling them about my background, listening to their background. And I've had a great life. God took care of me, even after Vietnam and everything else. I've lived my life to the fullest. If you'd like to book a trip, go to AZ Great Adventure Fishing or call me at 602-818-0775. I have 7 lakes, central lakes that I fish, and I'll pick out the best lake at the time and make sure that you have a great time.